All right, testing 1 2 3. Okay, wasn't really planning on trading today because I have my citizenship interview. So I just want to relax, kind of sit back, just kind of relax. But we have a pretty decent setup kind of coming here on GNLN. So let's take a look at this. Nothing really going on. The market was kind of what the really, dude. The market was just kind of let me move this up to 19. I was gone for the morning, so this morning move and all that stuff, I was kind of sitting and just waiting and just relaxing. And the GNLN did this. So I see this push up on the 10-minute chart, goes parabolic, crashes, 50% retracement, goes for another push, and up here is where I started shorting. So, and then also on top of that, on the 1 hour chart, this is a good backside trade on a 1 hour chart. So, those two signals is what sent me to trade it. You see the two entries here. Took 100 shares short. Right now it's just kind of stalling. I wanted to put all out right in this area, 517. It stopped right at 518, bounced back up. So, I want to quick all in, all out. But since it wants to bounce and start playing games, I was like, you know what, I'll take half out here and another half out here, considering that this is completely broken stock. I think there's a good chance that it'll come down to this 480 area. Come down to the 480 area. Yeah, I don't want to keep messing with it. Go down to at least the 489 area, up and down here. So I'll take half out at the bottom of the support here, 516, and the other half out at 480 area. So that's assuming once it cracks this, it should be pretty free ride to 480s. Let me see what's going on here on the 1 minute. I don't want to give this too much leeway. This needs to start breaking down like immediately. Like it needs to crack this 418? Yeah, it's been trying to crack 518 for a while. If it cracks this high, I'm gonna take half off. Because I just don't want to give it a lot of leeway. What I really suck at managing trades. So like being in the middle, entries, exits are fine, but in the middle of the trade, it's just I always seem to make the worst, the worst decisions. So if it cracks this, I'm taking half off. And yeah, what I want is this to just go straight down, like real smooth and easy. And if it doesn't go down like real easy and just smooth, then forget it. Don't want to mess with it. Look at the 3 minute chart. It looks like it wants to go down. It keeps hitting that support. If anything, it may do a bounce, on the longer time frame. May do another bounce before it hits down. But yeah, let's just wait and see for now. For now, it looks pretty good, so like worth holding on to. SRM. Kind of in a liquid stock, but let's see what it does. PTON. It does this parabolic. What's the 1 hour chart looking like? It's kind of going sideways on the 1 hour chart. It does this parabolic move, doing head and shoulders. This is a pretty good area. The only thing that makes me hesitate is just I don't know. This trend is like it's just kind of stair stepping up, kind of grinding up. This thing just does not want to go down. It's freaking. You know what? Let's put it at 21. I'll take half off at 21. Most likely it'll go down, but I just don't like this trend. It's gone parabolic, but I just don't. The trend is like a what, 7 out of 10. So, and at the same time, this confirmation is again another 7 out of 10. So, it's like a B minus on top of a B minus setup, B minus setup with a B minus confirmation. So I'll just skip this one unless it goes parabolic again. Other than that, not much else to look at. Yeah, it looks like it's cracking. Come on. 48. Yeah, it looks like it's cracking. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's a good exit. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. Half half is a good plan. So we'll just leave it at that. SRM is really starting to take off. So again, from what I learned yesterday, this is going to be a very simple, what can I say? These runs, SRM, make it real easy. Needs to run up, needs to show me a death candle, 50%, ideally at least 50% retracement off the parabolic move. And then after that, I look for a bounce to short into. But yeah, the thing about yesterday is, after losing so much, get my ass kicked on that serve trade. The one good thing that came from that, look at this, Wheeler. I can't short this because the locates are just way too damn expensive. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Here's a parabolic spike. Show the this is the retracement. That's a 50% retrace. That's a 50% plus, right? A little over 50%, but spike and then look at the bounce. Like this is easy money. This is the this is how you print money. These types of setups. Unfortunately, this is like a 30-cent locate, so I'm not trading this. No way in hell I'm paying 30 cents. Especially when this is a 30-cent spread. But anyways, that's besides the point. This is the ideal trade. Parabolic move up. Get this massive crash. You're talking a 50% retracement. So that's the one good thing I learned about from yesterday. Even though I lost a lot of money, about a week's worth of profits out. One good lesson learned from that was, just seeing what went wrong. And I'm just looking at these because I'm shorting. I thought it was a crack on the parabolic move, but it just kept grinding up. It hit me twice, and the second time blew up my account. Well, not an account, but blew up in my face. Blew up in my face. So I'm looking through all the charts to see, okay, exactly how much does this thing need to retrace or to be confirmed that the parabolic move is over. And I noticed the vast majority of my charts, minimum is 30% retracement. I would say half of them, majority of them, average 50% retracement, just like this. And now I say even the other third or 20%, they retrace down 100% or even more, which is crazy. So I think I kind of talked about this yesterday, but anyways, just talking about this again. The retracement being minimum 30%, ideally 50%, is actually it takes a lot of stress off my shoulders because I don't have to sit there and like wonder and guess like, oh, is this a parabolic move over or what's going on, you know? There's none of that anymore. There's none of that guesswork. You're looking for a massive death candle crash to short into the bounce. And a lot of times I didn't know this, but I would trade trying not to miss that crash. But looking back on my wins, my last week I had a winning streak, a lot of really good trades. I was basically printing money. I looked at those trades and I realized they all start off with that big crash first. So, hey, it makes trading a lot easier for me, especially these trading the parabolic move, picking tops and stuff like that. It makes it a hell of a lot easier because these crashes are so freaking obvious that there's no guessing, you know? And it's just overall my trading in the way I analyze and the confirmation signal has gotten it feels like it's just gotten much easier. I don't have to be stressed about, you know, is this it? Is this maybe not it? Maybe not. Maybe it's it. Maybe it's not. It's just boom, it crashes, and it's just like, okay, for sure it's confirmed. Not gonna short the bounce. So, and that's how I've been making my money, you know, on my winning streak. So it's a, you know, it came from, you know, it cost me that huge loser from yesterday, but at the end of the day, I think I came out with a win. So only time will tell, but yeah, uh, I definitely think something good came out of it. IVP's moving. So what this guy doing here? Again, IVP. Look at this. This is a parabolic move, right? So I can just kind of sit back and relax, not worrying about missing a trade because, you know, you wait for that crash, then you short the bounce. So, you know what? What is it? What looking at? GNLN. If it gives me a hard time down here, I'm just gonna get out. See what's going on here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop above this high. Goes above this, I'm stopping out. It needs to go straight down. IVP. Kind of too late for this. If I want to hit this up here. Ideally, it just breaks through this and goes parabolic. And then I'll shorten to that. That would be the best situation. But yeah, this if I want to pick the top here, you know, this trade is already done. Top of the weight, bottom of the weight, this trade is already done. So we're just gonna have to wait. Wheeler, this would have been an excellent trade. Boom. Straight up crash. Up, crash. See, this is the type of run up that you need to avoid. This is the shit that will fuck you up. There's no swings, you know, it's not swing up, down. There's not a lot of volatility as it's going up. It's just straight up. That's what I noticed. These stocks that are just grinding up like this, they don't pull back. Like here, see how IVP it pulls back? This is a healthy trend in my eyes. This is not a healthy trend. This is a straight grind up. This is the stuff you want to be very careful with. You want to wait for that death crash before that death candle before that huge crack before you even want to start shorting into it. See, this is a healthy trend here. See all these pullbacks as it's going up. Look at this. This is how you know it's a huge red flag. It's just don't want to mess with that. Here, looks like it's gonna consolidate for a bit before crashing down. I don't know. But these entries here would be safe. This is even a 1-to-1 almost. Shit. If you want to get aggressive, put the stop loss here. So PTLN, yeah, it looks like it's working out, you know, this average setup, 7 out of 7. But I mean the basics are there. Parabolic move. You know, it's not doing a head and shoulders here. It's actually doing it up in the higher end. So you got room, right? So it probably would have worked out, but at the end of the day, it's like looking for something better. And this is just going sideways too on a much larger time frame. So it's just like, you know what? If it was trending down, the daily chart looked good, then I might have taken that trade. But IVP, what's this guy doing? This might be a situation where it does parabolic and then 1 to 3 waves up before it crashes. That might go up to here. Boom, boom, boom. Up to 18, 17. But what I really want to see is that last wave just going parabolic. This is not, this move is just not, it just hasn't opened up enough. So let's just keep an eye on it. Want this thing to really open up. Looks like GNLN is, you know, for now it's cooperating. SRM looks like it's starting to slow down. Yeah. On parabolic, pulls back to here. Parabolic pulls back. Only can come up to here. Pulls back again. Problem is, it's really illiquid. Spreads are too high. You want to get this. This is probably the top right here. 123 is probably the top. You know, if it gets up there, but this is the top area. Probably crash down to here. But the fact that it's really illiquid and everything's just, this is not a clear chart, so just don't want to mess with it. See what it does here. You know what? I'm kind of sitting here. How confident am I in this thing reaching its target? I'm watching this. Come on. I'm asking myself, how confident am I in this thing reaching its target here? Because there's a chance that this can bounce up to here, right? So do I want to settle here, take this for sure win, let it stop out here, or let it bounce, retrace, come back down, hit this target? The question comes down to how confident am I that this will hit its target? I say there's an 80% chance, or at least 70, I say 70% chance that it will hit its target. 2 out of 3. Here's the thing. On top of that, well, it's too late now. I have no choice. This wave is kind of late. Compared to these waves, this wave is kind of late in the timing. And it tells me that it's gonna do a weak pop and then it'll come back down. And then it'll start going back down. So, let's just play it out. Let's just let it play out. Let it pop and come down. I'm pretty confident in this line. So let's just let it play out, see what happens. Sitting here waiting for CNFR. I want this thing to pop a little bit more. So I'm seeing here right now is on the 1 minute chart. The timing is kind of early here. Does this pop, pulls back? So I'm thinking maybe like up to here based on the pullback. And while the timing's still early based on this wave. Not a good clean chart. Really messy and illiquid. But, 20-minute chart's pretty clear. So this is the last entry point here. Based off of this. So, I'm thinking it'll do a quick pop based off 20-minute chart up to the resistance point, and I'm willing to risk 1,000 shares. IVP is looking interesting. It's doing a parabolic and then does a pullback up and handle. I just don't like how this is breaking out of this. Once it breaks out of this, you gotta start finding new buyers. New big buyers are coming in once this breaks out. So this parabolic signaling that this is close to the end of this upwave of this uptrend is kind of not a good sound theory anymore once it breaks out of this, because now you're gonna start finding new buyers coming into the market once it breaks out of this, right? So once it breaks out of this, it kind of resets, and I want to wait. Okay, here we go. The NFR is starting to move. Start with 100 shares. I would have done some channel trading here between this and this. But now if it breaks out, I want higher. Might be able to take it down to the 2-minute charts somewhat. So if I got that entry in the 90s, probably take a third out here, another third out here, then third out here. Or you could just set it to break even here and just let it go. It's only with 100 shares. Considering how overextended it is on the CNFR on the 20-minute charts, maybe I could just gone at least 200 shares, maybe 300. Yeah, like 200. Maybe I could have gone 200. Be a little bit more aggressive. GNLN, again, the timing of this wave is just really late, which tells me that it's just getting really weak. So continue holding on to it. Our dude. IVP's at it. At it again. Real simple. Real easy. Let's wait for that death candle and short the bounce. So before I'd be like staring at it, waiting for just a little crack, making sure, completely focused on it, making sure I don't miss that trade. But now it's a lot easier. Just sit back, relax, wait for it to crash, short the bounce. The bounce doesn't come. You know, vast majority of the time bounce comes anyways. But yeah, just wait for it to crash and then short the bounce. Easy. 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 Kind of like CNFR. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. CNFR, man. My goodness. This thing just died. Anyways, so much for that. Damn it, damn it. Bow, bow, bow. It's a nice cut on IVP, huh? Nice little 30% cut. Ah, 2 minutes left on this. Should we do on this? Oh, nice cut. 15 cents, 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares. We'll start 500, 500, 500. 300. We'll start at 300 or 1,500 shares. $300 shares at 126. We'll go to 500 shares at 131. So I'm not gonna go completely full size. I mean, a nice parabolic move, but the cut isn't halfway. So, but it's good enough. I mean, it's at 30%. So, uh, and the timing is really early right now. So I'll take it for now, but I'm not going full 2,000 shares. I'm just gonna go maybe 1,500. Start at 355, 355. But this might be it. Might have been like a second too late on the entry. It was trading at 26 on the bid or on the ask. In any case, we got a good another 5-minute candlestick after this to still get an entry. So we'll see if it pops back. GNLN, I was hoping it will go down here. Seems like it's playing games now. So you know what? I'm just getting out. I'm getting out of this. It should have crashed down here, but it didn't. So I'm just getting out. Get it? Yeah, looks like that was it. That's all right. There's still time for it to come back. So now we got the 50% retracement. And we'll see if it pops back. But, you know, since the time is getting a little bit later now, I might change this to 1,000. 1,000 max shares. Yeah, if it starts doing another cup and handle, like it needs to bounce in the in this candlestick. So in the next 5 minutes, it has to bounce. Take a look at this for a second. IVP. Ten-minute chart looks pretty good. Look at it. That's a nice cut. 10-minute chart. Uh, mm, mm, mm. So I'm gonna lower this down to 1,000 shares. Let's see if we get that bounce. Looks like I might stop out at 25. Really like what's going on the 10-minute chart. Jesus, that's loud. Okay, anyways. Another 300 shares at 31. And then 36. You know what? Let's go 200 shares. Because I want to scale to 41. If I go 300, 300, 300, I'm already at 1,000 max size. So we'll go 3, 2, 2, and 2. I don't expect this thing to come down really hard. You know what? Let's see here. Where's the point of equilibrium? Somewhere around here. Want to be all out by here, so. But 120, I'll take a third out. Yeah, see, I was doing kind of like a cup and handle. Shit, 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 shit. I missed that entry. Missed that entry. 'll take a third off at 21. What am I at? 500 shares? Oh, like that. Missed my 200 share entry at 36. Should have put at least, because I had 100 shares located on top of this. I should have at least put that 100 shares at 136 prior. Oh, 42 will be the max entry. I don't like how this is slowly grinding up. Just don't like that this cup and handle here. Let me see this. I might have to redraw my lines. I'll do it to 45. Let's take 100 out for now. Yeah, I really don't like that cup and handle here. Where's my entry point 129? Yeah, it didn't even get my 100 here, so not looking good right now. So at least I reduced my size. Instead of 1,000 shares, I'll be 700 max. But this should be near the top. Honestly, this honestly, we're looking pretty good, I think. But because of this 5 minute, let me pull this out a little bit. Up and handle. I don't want to go big. So let's move this down. I want to be at least half out here. My 500 shares, 600 shares. So 300 out here. Just gotta wait and see. Honestly, even if I lose money on this, it's like the situation is kind of rare. Just don't like how it's holding this. And the longer we wait up here, the more solid this cup and handle becomes. So, honestly, there's nothing you can do. You trade your plan, and that's it. What I think is going to happen is this 5 minute chart, it stalls here, and then this 5 minute chart, it'll start to roll over. I think that's what's going to happen. If anything, it might just do a quick spike up and then come back down. But definitely at least half out here. I might even go all out. You know what? Let's just go all out. $300 shares left. So 129. I take half off. Yeah, I don't like that bounce. I don't like that bounce at all. But you know what? I mean, 42. 43. So at this point, we're looking at a triple wave. 1, 2, 3 after the parabolic, right? So we're going to trade it like that. Entries at 29, 42, 13 cents, 1,000 shares, 300. So we're going to trade it like this. Gone parabolic. 1, 2, 3 wave. 2, 3, 3. We'll hit it up to 43. So I'm already in 300 shares here. And I am prepared to scale this up to 43. So 300 shares. Add another 100 at 40. 41. 41. Wait, is this red show? Shit. Well, you know what? Let's wait. This is a red show, so I can't recycle. We're just gonna have to wait. You know what? I might stop out because this bounce is just too strong and too early, which tells me maybe it could just accelerate. I might just start getting out. Where we at? Got out for a $5 loss. I don't like how strong this is bouncing right now. Maybe it was a little premature, but I just don't like how strong this is bouncing so early. Too strong, too early. Makes me wonder, like, is this accelerating? So, anyways, whatever. Take a $5 loss on this. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I was just overthinking it. Maybe I was just overthinking it. Yeah, I wish it would have flashed down to like the 20s. I would have been all out. But it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I should have held on to it because I took half off. Only half my position, so maybe I should just held on to it. But whatever, it's not a big deal. At the very worst, I took a small $5 loss. But I think what I should have done was just left it and just see what, I only had 300 shares, so should just left it and see, let the chart play out a little bit more. I think I exited a little premature. Oh. I will scale this up to 50. Very small size. Very small size. Looking at the 10-minute chart, I think it's topped out. High this 47. Let's stop there. See what happens. I think that's the I think that's the top. I bet if I'm patient enough, we can get this. Once it crashes down to 29, if it crashes down to 29, I will set it at break even. So, just looking at the 10-minute chart, up, parabolic move up, and it's doing the 3-wave, triple wave. So I'm risking very little, couple bucks, and that'll be the stop. And we'll see if it starts crashing down, but I believe that's the top. And so far, it looks like it's confirming. So, once it hits the 28, 29, I will set it to break even. In fact, maybe I should just set to break even now. I wish I could add it like maybe one more 100 as it was pushing up closer to 150, maybe around 47 or something like that, but $42 is my entry, 41, 40, 41 is my entry. Yeah, let's set it at 41. That's the break-even point. Needs to come crashing down. Where's IVP? Let's see how bad IVP looks on the overall. Yeah. Okay. All out at 21. We'll just do it like that. 22. We'll just make it simple. One in, one out. In fact, at this point, looking at the 10-minute chart, um, I honestly think we can get this 112. This support zone. So 114. Honestly, we can do that. I could even, I mean, the chart's still intact now at this point. Let me just double check this real quick. 10-minute chart. Timing is still early. I'm wondering if I could continue to trade this based on the 10-minute chart. I mean, continue to scale up all the way up to here, right? All the way up to here. So at this point, the it's topped out is confirmed. So I'm gonna take half out here, and the other half at 13. I think that's a good plan. Instead of just going all out, all in, all out. Come on, 22. Come on, 22. I think it'll get 22. At this point, as long as the timing is early enough, in the next 10 minutes, if it bounces, come on, 22, 22. If it starts to bounce, I will scale all the way up to 56, 57. Always stops at my fucking order. The fact that we're getting so close to the market close. It hit 21. Just didn't fill me. So I'm just gonna take it out. I'm gonna have to start using a different route. I think this I honestly don't know if the rebates are worth it. Fucking went down to 21. My order's at 22 and didn't fill me. This happens way too often. Way too often. And I'm wondering if the rebates are even worth it because the amount of money I lose because I don't get filled. Like I just lost a couple bucks right there. I lost like $3 right there. I'm wondering if the rebates are even worth it. It's probably gonna bounce. Do I sit here and wait? See if it collapses or just take my profits out right now? Put my stop at 27. If it bounces, forget I'm out. Hits my target. Great. See what happens. I'm not going to give it much leeway. You know, most of the time I just kind of let it be and see where it goes. It always bounces back and I end up stopping out at a higher price. So this time we're just going to give it very little leeway. It has to go down like what it's doing right now. It has to continue to do this. Otherwise, I'm just going to get out. Yeah, it needs to crack that 118 support like fast. I don't like that bounce. Yeah, I'm out. So, made some money back. Nothing crazy, but good entry. Could have used a bit more size. You know, I mean, basically it's just this. I'm looking at this. I'm like, you know what? This is overextended. This push-up is overextended. And I'm just going to short this the third wave up after this overextension. After this parabolic move right here. Parabolic 1, 2, 3. Turned out to be a good trade. The only thing was just a very small sizing. But again, you know, this is still a very new strategy that I'm trading. So yeah, I'm gonna go small. Damn, it's gonna fucking crack 120 though. That's what it looks like. Whatever. Overall, the most important thing is good trading today. I wasn't really planning on trading, but good trading today. Waited for that nice cut. The only bad thing was the 5 minute. I think when it had that candlestick, it should have popped on this candlestick. On this candlestick, it should have popped, and I should have got my entry. As soon as it went to the next candlestick, you know, you could tell it's gonna be a looking here, it's gonna be a cup and what was it here? Yeah, it was here. Cup and handle forming. And at that point, I shouldn't have went so aggressive. I went 300, 200, 100. I should have changed that size 300 to like, or I should even move the entry up higher, assuming that it's gonna crack new highs. So I should have started my entries here, or at the very earliest here. I shouldn't have this entry, especially the higher 300 shares entry here. Once it started forming that cup and handle, as soon as this candlestick closed out, I should have moved these entries up and moved it to the outer lines. That's what I should have done. But overall, I think this is a good trading. And the other thing was, as soon as it cracked, as soon as it went down here, it flashed down here. I should just move it to 129 break even. Should have moved it to 129 break even. I shouldn't have let it go this high and stop out. As soon as it hit this down here, it should have continued on down here to my target. The fact that it's bouncing up even to 29, you know, here to here. Like, look at this. Bouncing. If once it hits here, flashes down, it should flash down more. It should continue to flash down. The fact that it bounced up even to 29 means like this is no good. Should have stopped out for break even. I shouldn't have even taken a $5 loss. Other than that, pretty good trading. Looks like it's gonna crack new lows. Yeah. I don't know. These covers is just like, I don't know. I still need to get better at this. You know, like, should I hold out for this? Should I get out here? Like, just these covers, just, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today.